It's the interview with Cerith Wyn. It has only just begun. It's not our first interview, but I wanted to begin with the beginnings and wanted to ask you how it all started. What was your first epiphany?
Next question. It's a difficult question to answer in a sense because perhaps, I don't know, I felt that the creative process has been a chain of epiphanies and one leads into another. And the appreciation of something which is strange and marvelous and different and informative and inspiring will modulate and change the expectations for the next space. So to a certain extent, my first epiphany is a literal one, in that I learned the meaning of the word epiphany. I made a film called Epiphany. And in a literal sense, the epiphany was the epiphany that I learnt from the works of James Joyce, that which happens outside space and time. And only subsequently learnt that epiphany was a religious term for the moment where in religious Christian mythology, Judeo-Christian mythology, the star is seen above the birthplace of Christ. So, I hope that answers your question. I don't know. I try and make I don't think I'm really so, as much as I used to be, perhaps, interested in the philobatic response, but the epiphany is a state, in a sense, outside space and time. An epiphany is something very unlike architecture. Although architecture can produce, space can produce epiphany.
It can trigger it, no?
Can trigger and produce, yes, and can promote, in fact. But I think the practice of architecture is different from the practice of epiphany seeking.